Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading after a very long time. I think my last video was like from a week ago or something like that. And I want to excuse this, my dear, but the past week was just like crazy and there were like a lot of things that I needed to figure out in my life. But now I'm back and hopefully I can give you guys now even more readings that will, help you on your journey. And yeah, guys, today it's going to be about love. Today the topic is who's coming towards you in love. So as you can see, my dear, I have 3 piles for you to choose from as always. And you can either choose the card or of course you can also choose the crystal above the card. So for pile 1, this is pile 1. This beautiful crystal right here, or the 10 of Cups. For pile 2, we have this beautiful crystal right here. Or we have the Ace of Cups. And pile 3 is going to be this beautiful crystal right here. Or of course, the Lover's card. So, I can't talk. So as always, my dear, feel free to talk, to pause the video or even meditate on the cards if you need more time. You will find the timestamps in the description box, but also in the comment section as always. But my dear, let's begin. Hey Palawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love. So what I'm gonna do, my dear, I feel like today I will get about 4 tarot cards only because I feel drawn to do so. I feel like today I'm not gonna need a lot of tarot. And maybe I will then also end the video with some oracle card as well. So let's see, my dear, let's see. Okay, the Fool card already came out. So let's see who's coming towards you in love for pile. Oh, okay. For pile 1. Okay, 1 card fell. The Ace of Wands. Let's see for pile 1, please. Who's coming towards them in love? 1 more card, please, for pile 1. For the Rose Quartz pile, please, 1 more card. And we got the Knight of Swords. Alright, at the back of the deck, we got the 10 of Swords. Now let me make sure you can see all the cards. Alright. Okay, so first of all, my dear, what I'm feeling is that, regardless of like if you are someone who has been in a lot of relationships in the past or not, or maybe in none at all, okay, it doesn't matter. I feel like with this person, you're gonna experience a lot of newness, a lot of new beginnings. For instance, if there's someone out there who has never been in a relationship, then of course the Fool energy is really coming through, which is showing me that it almost feels like every experience you're gonna have with this person is so fresh, so new, so like out of your maybe a little bit also out of your comfort zone, but it's just, it almost feels like someone is awakened to life in a way, or awakened to romance, better to say. And I'm getting this energy for those of you guys who may have been with people, right, already in the past. It doesn't matter. Then in this particular case, I feel like this experience, this connection with this individual who's coming towards you is really gonna feel a lot really new. So for instance, if some of you guys have been in like a very long-term relationships, coming, you know, or being with this person brings a lot of freshness into your life. Again, maybe some dates you have missed in the past. Maybe some of you guys didn't have a lot of dates in the past, maybe none at all for some, or maybe it's just such a long time ago. And being with this person, it just feels so fresh, it just feels so exciting. You know, with the Fool being here, it just gives me this like energy of starting a new adventure with this individual, and it really feels a little bit like childlike, but in a good way, you know, not in a like because I know sometimes people feel like childlike is like associated with like childish, but that's not the same thing. I don't mean that this person is like not serious. Definitely not, especially with the King of Pentacles here. What I'm seeing is that, you know, if you have been someone who may have you know, struggled in the recent past a little bit, maybe you've ended something, could be a relationship, maybe a long-term relationship, maybe you have you know, something in your past, in your recent past, which has brought you a lot of baggage. Maybe you were able to somehow get out of it or start new in some aspect of your life, because this is really kind of this like fresh energy that is coming through here. And this person's gonna be a very fresh energy towards you, like for you as well. Because I also am definitely seeing with the King of Pentacles being here, this is someone who's definitely a very serious person. Could even be mature. You know, mature doesn't have to be like age-wise, although of course for some it could be. But what I'm seeing is that regardless of their age, you know, especially with the Fool being here, it could even for some of you guys be the case that this is a very like young person, but they have this like very mature energy about them. Because maturity, a lot of people always feel like it's related to age, but no, definitely not. You know, there are so many people who are like 20 and they're so much like more mature than people who are like 50, right? So it is not about age, it is really about energy and about like the way you carry yourself and the way you see the world, right? And this is what I'm seeing. This is a very mature individual. Now, with the Pentacles being here, this is definitely someone who really values security. And I feel like not only when it comes to their finances, but also when it comes to relationships. But still I'm getting this energy that a relationship with this individual will, again, feel really fresh. It is not like something boring or something that dies very quickly. In fact, I feel like, again, with this person, you will be able to I mean, that's really interesting. I don't know what you guys have experienced, if some of you guys have felt stagnant in the recent past. I mean, of course, the situation is going to look different for every and each one of you guys, but I just feel like you're going to have a new beginning with this person, which is needed for you, which you wish for. This is something you really wish for, and you're going to get it again. And just as like an extra information, this is definitely someone who's working a lot, or if it's not working a lot, they are someone who, like, work is a huge thing for them. Like, they value their pentacles, they value, again, the stability, the security that comes with being financially stable to a certain amount, right? This is definitely what I'm seeing here. Maybe they even have like a pet, like a dog. I don't know why this dog is like coming through so much, or maybe a bird, or maybe someone has like a pet, whatever. But this is really coming through here. I don't know why. I feel like someone, like with this amethyst, I feel like it's an amethyst. Maybe someone has a piece of crystal as well, which is really dear to them. This is also a very random message that I'm getting here. Maybe it's important to someone, which is quite interesting because I have my piece of amethyst right here, which is very important to me. So, okay, anyway, so let's go back to the person you will be with, or who's coming towards you, better to say. So what I'm seeing, my dear, is that this person, again, no matter their age, there is a lot of depth when it comes to them. I feel like they are either someone who's really like, who has experienced a lot for their age, and therefore they have this like very, it's either like a lot of knowledge about life because it came from their life lessons, from their life experiences, or maybe this is also someone, this very like, knowy kind of wisdomy energies coming through, maybe books. Maybe this is also someone who reads a lot or is a very curious person. You know, with the Fool being here, the Fool is definitely someone very curious. So I feel like this is someone who, you know, when they get interested in something, they really dive deep into it. So this is someone you can definitely talk about anything with. And I'm talking about deep talks, right? Because nowadays in our society, you know, a lot of things, not everything, but some things have gotten really shallow, and sometimes it's really difficult to connect with people on a deep level when everything has just become so quick, you know, and so like superficial at times as well. But with this person, that's not the case. I feel like this is someone you can really go and talk with about the core of certain things. Yeah, and also maybe someone who can teach you a lot as well. I feel like with all these like symbolism here, for sure. Yeah, I also feel like, my dear, the communication with this person is gonna be really good. So this is someone who who will never gaslight or anything like that. Maybe that's, you know, a message that's important for someone. Maybe some of you guys have experienced gaslighting to some extent, but this is not the kind of person, because they are actually a great communicator, and they understand that, you know, especially if we talk about a connection like a romantic connection, it takes communication for two individuals to create something solid, right? And this is really what I'm seeing here. I also feel like coming back to their work, you know, with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords being here, this is definitely someone who always has like new ideas when it comes to their work. You know, no matter what they work, like what kind of field they work in, they're definitely coming up with like all these new ideas and, you know, like all these new concepts that are making money. So they have like, this is someone who naturally knows, has these kind of ideas to make money. You know, sometimes people come like they have these really like interesting ideas and they manage to really make like money out of it. This is the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Of course, it depends on every and each one of you guys. It's gonna be different because this is a general reading at the end of the day. But this is really what I'm getting here for sure. Now, what I'm also getting, especially with Knight of Swords being here, this is someone who's very action oriented, okay? So for instance, if they feel like really drawn towards you, they feel attracted towards you, and they really would like to take it to the next level, they will not be sitting around in a corner and just wait till things work like out in a way for them. No, they will be taking the action themselves. In fact, I'm getting that this is someone who is definitely analytical. Like they use a lot, they're like, oh my goodness, why am I talking like this? Like, they use their analytical mind a lot, and when they go about things in their life, they always, you know, think of strategy. So for instance, if they would want to reach out to you, they will be going through in their mind how they should go about things. So they, you know, get it, like the best situation gets out of this, out of this. So this is definitely someone who thinks before they take action, but they take action. So this is not like the type of dreamer and then nothing comes out. No, they definitely think about what they want or how they want to go about things, and then they do it. This is the kind of individual that I'm seeing here. Let's get you some oracle cards. So let's see for pile 1, please. Let's see. Who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. All right. Let's see for pile 1. Who's coming towards you, my dear, in love? Okay, so I'm going to take this card that fell. We got reconciliation. Interesting. And get you another card. Okay, too many cards. Or wait, let me get you from the other tarot deck. I feel like I should get you from the other one. Let me put this right here. I'm gonna take from this card. So let's see for you, my dear. Let's see who's coming towards you in love for pile 1. Okay, we have 2 cards. All right, that's okay. So we got sometimes life stings and be playful. Yeah, this is like this kind of, I told you, right? This like childlike energy. You may have recently experienced something in your life, okay, with this like wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Again, something, maybe a stagnation, maybe the end of a relationship, or some kind of crisis even for some of you guys, maybe even because of job, or it could actually also be like an internal battle I'm feeling for some. And this chapter almost feels like over. You know, with the 10 of Swords, 10 is the card of completion, right? And I feel like actually I can take this away because sometimes life stings, yes, but for you guys, it is all about concentrating on the more playful side of life because, you know, when it comes to life, there is this like, you know, negativity or positivity. They're both parts of life, and we as human beings, we always tend to, you know, think of right or wrong, good and bad, right? But when it comes to the universe, there's nothing such as good or bad or right or wrong, because you can always find both in every like living energy, right? So there's like this energy of duality. And what I'm seeing is that you have experienced this thing, but with this person, they're almost bringing you the more lighter side again. This like childlike energy, this playful energy. So if you have been, you know, recently again in the situation in which you felt very stuck, or you felt like a more heavier side of life, then this is definitely changing, I'm seeing here. And again, it doesn't matter how old this person is, even if they're really mature, they're still gonna have this like space for you to be a little bit like playful and childlike, you know. It's not like a very stern energy, which is really beautiful. With the reconciliation being here, it could even be the not for everyone, okay, not for everyone, but for some of you guys, it could be the case that this is someone you already know or you would like to reconcile with. But this is only for those of you guys who are actually thinking about a certain partner and this resonates with. And for those of you guys who do not have someone in their life, or they just don't want anyone like from the past, maybe you have actually ended something for some and you now want, with the 0 from the Fool coming through, something totally new with a new person. Then with the reconciliation card, I'm actually getting that you see how these people, you know, although they may have, or they're wearing different things, they still look pretty alike, or they're in a like literally in the same pose, right? So what I'm seeing is that on some levels you will feel that this person mirrors you. This is something you will experience while being involved with them, while communicating with them. Maybe it's their maybe it's the way they think, or maybe it's the morals, the way they see the world, whatever it is, but you will feel some kind of similarities between you and them, even if from the outside for some there may not be a lot of similarity, but from the inside there is a mirroring energy happening here for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, pal one, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, feel free to let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, if you would also like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below. And of course, I invite you there as well. But yeah, pal one, take care. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love. So what we're gonna do, my dear, I will first get you some tarot cards. I think I'm gonna go with 4. And yeah, then I'm gonna end your reading with some oracle cards as well. So let's see for pile 2. Let's see who's coming towards them in love. For the people who choose pile 2, who's coming towards them in love? All right, 10 of Wands coming through first of all here. Let's get you another card. For pile 2, please, who's coming towards them? Okay, so we got the Star. All right. Another card fell as well. Okay, the King of Swords. Let's get you one last card. For pile 2, please, one last card. Okay. And the 7 of Cups. All right. Let me make sure you can see all the cards. All right. It looks good. At the back of the deck, yeah, see, we got the Fool. Pile 1 also got the Fool. So, yeah, I already felt like some people chose Pile 1 as well. If this is the case and you feel like you would like to watch it because maybe there's some messages for you, then yeah, feel free to do so. All right, my dear, so what I'm seeing is that, first of all, I feel like a lot of you guys are actually currently really trying to manifest someone or bring someone in. Maybe for some of you guys, you're trying to reconcile with someone from your past, or with someone you're currently separated with, but maybe for others, you're just trying to manifest a certain person in, maybe even a new person. But this is really what I'm getting, especially with the Star being here. This is like really like also a card for me, which almost feels like praying, praying to the divine for a certain wish or a certain dream that that a person may have. So what I'm getting is that maybe you are actually currently trying to manifest someone in, and you're trying to just, if it's not actually love related, still I feel like someone is trying to make something come true. It could also be career wise, but it's just this energy of trying to make a dream or a wish come true. This is really what I'm getting here. Now, okay, let's start. So what I'm seeing for you guys is, okay, so first of all, my dear, this is the kind of person who always thinks, or let's say not always, but this is the kind of person who thinks about other people before they think of themselves. So whoever is coming towards you, this is definitely someone who, you can always count on. I don't know why I'm being drawn to that, but just look at the way this animal is like carrying all this baggage for the girl, and they're like going, to wherever place they want to go. I just feel like this is really someone who you can count on, and I feel like this person could even be the kind of person who's taking on a lot when it comes to their work. Maybe a lot of extra hours or work shift, like night shifts, like these more heavier stuff. But this is someone who is really strong, someone who has seen life, someone who like, I just feel like there is not a lot which can take this person down, because they are very strong-willed and they have a lot of inner strength. Like, I know the, like, strength card is not here, but it's almost also gives me kind of strength card energy here. So this is someone who, for instance, in order to succeed maybe in their career, right, they are willing to do whatever it takes. So if it takes that they will work 7 days in a week, they will do that. When it means that they will take the extra shifts, they will do that. This is someone who's like a survivor, someone who is like a fighter. For I'm strangely feeling like some of you guys could even be seeing yourself in this energy. I don't know why, but this is really what I'm getting. This is someone who, yeah, who will take on a lot if it means that they will go towards something better, towards leveling their life up, right? But this is something I'm seeing, and therefore I feel like this is definitely someone with the star card being here. They're currently themselves actually trying to make something true, you know, like kind of a dream of them. With the King of Swords being here, the King of Swords is a really like leading kind of energy, and whoever this person is, they're definitely trying to, um, you know, get a certain goal when it comes to their career, and they're doing what it takes, okay? Even if it's difficult, they're doing what it takes, and they're coming closer to that. I feel like this is definitely someone who has a lot of potential, my dear, for succeeding in life, because they are really strong-willed. I mean, again, this message is coming through so strongly, and for some reason they have what it takes. They have a lot of like kind of like strong leader potential. I know that's not like probably a sentence or a word, but this is just what I'm feeling. And with the Seven of Cups being here, I feel like there are a lot of things in their life. Like, this is someone who concentrates on multiple things. For instance, this could be someone who has multiple jobs, someone who may have multiple hobbies. So there's never like anything boring in their life. This is someone who's always on the go, someone who's always trying to go to the next level, especially when it comes to their loved ones, especially when it comes to helping people that they love, but also when it comes to the goals that they would like to achieve. But not in a bad way. This is not someone who will kill other people in order to succeed. No, this is not the kind of person. In fact, this is someone who definitely works with dignity towards what they want, and they will not take anyone's bread away just for them to get a certain level of whatever it is that they want. But they have a lot of potential as well. This is again what I'm getting here. Now, with the Fool being here, honestly, guys, this is a message that I'm getting, which may not have a lot to do with this person, but it's more about you. I feel like you too have a lot of potential within you. So, it's funny, there's mirroring energy coming through here, and I think got a mirroring energy coming through in Pile 1. So again, there could be some connection here. But regardless of that, what I'm getting is that you too are someone who actually has a lot of potential. You are someone who has certain dreams, right? You are someone who maybe would like to become certain maybe leader, or if it's not leader then just maybe you would like to achieve something which is really dear to you. With the Star being here, you know the way this girl is like holding this and she's like holding it like very tight to her heart, and then we see green color coming through here, which obviously is like the heart chakra, right? So what I'm seeing is that you yourself may also have these kind of desires that for some maybe you're hiding, or maybe for some of you guys you're scared of somehow bringing them to a life. Maybe you don't know how, or maybe you're scared of leaving a comfort zone. But the message in here is really to follow your heart. I know this sounds so cliche and so like you know, but this is what I'm getting, and I actually never got this message, or this is a message that I don't get that often when it comes to the Star card. So you're really being asked to dar more, to leave your comfort zone, because sometimes, like, there's this quote which says life begins where your comfort zone, like, begins, or something like that, or ends, I don't know. But the message in here is that, you know, when we dare to leave our comfort zone, we can experience life in so many ways that we may have not been aware of, but fear is what keeps us away from it. And I can really talk off my own experiences as well. So there were a few things that I was really uncomfortable with doing, or, well, not uncomfortable, it was more like I didn't want to leave this like safe place, you know, I didn't want to leave my comfort zone. Maybe I was even a little bit of scared of the unknown, but honestly, like, just trying is already such a so rewarding. Yeah, but I feel like maybe this is a message for someone, but this is definitely something that came through here. What I'm also getting is that, let me see. Yeah, you know, we got the Emperor here, so this person is definitely trying to work towards a certain level of maybe I'm hearing a status or a position, but there are definitely, I mean, the fact that we got the King of Swords and the Emperor, this is someone who wants a certain level of achievement when it comes to the work. And again, they're definitely going all in there. So yeah, this is someone who has the potential for that. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but these are strong messages that are coming through. Let's see for Pile 2. Let's get you some oracle cards. For Pile 2, who's coming towards them in love? Let's see, my dear. Let's see. For Pile 2, who's coming towards them in love? All right. For Pile 2, who's coming towards them in love? Okay. One card fell. Let me see. What is that? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? The Lion Spirit. Be generous of spirit. So first of all, what did I say? With the Lion Spirit coming here, it really reminds me of the Strength card, which like literally always has, or most of the time, has a lion in it, right? Especially like in the traditional tarot. So this is definitely someone, my dear. This is a very strong-willed person. This is someone who is a leader. You know, even if they are not leading people in some way, they can have such a huge impact on people in a good way if they would want to. You know, if they would want, they could motivate people, they could encourage people, then they could you know, bring out the more brave side of individuals, because they are a very brave soul themselves. Now with be generous of spirit here, you know, the word generous is really coming through for me. And as I said, this is someone who thinks of other people. Like, they are someone who is willing to, for instance, if they have a loved ones, to take on some burdens for take on some burden so the other person can breathe again, so they can help the person. And what I'm getting is that, again, they are a very generous individual. Maybe they're even generous, like financially speaking. Even they like to help, maybe donate, or you know, maybe family members, whatever it is, they actually like to support people because they genuinely want to see people thrive. And therefore I feel like, for instance, if this person had some like, say, jealous people around them, it would not even, you know, influence them, because they are, first of all, they're so strong in their energy, but they are truly someone who wants to see people thrive. And if there's someone who wants to see this person down, it will not affect them, because they are smarter than that. They are more powerful than that, you know, than this like you know, kids drama. This is really what I'm getting. Let's see for Pile 2. Who's coming towards them in love? Who's this person for pile 2? Who's this person? Okay, one card fell. I can't. I'm quitting. I quit. Are you kidding me? The Strength card came out. Are you kidding me? Like, see guys, like, what am I saying? Like, see? And the Strength card came out finally, and we got again this like very lion like energy coming through. Look at these cups. Strength card. Yeah, exactly what I'm, oh my goodness, excuse me guys, I'm getting excited here. So okay, yeah, I don't know what this is about. Like, this person, they have so much, like, they're so strong. I feel like their solar plexus chakra, okay, their third chakra, Manipura, is so vibrant. This is someone who can make things happen. Someone who, like, this is someone when they have really, like, when they have goals and they really would like to go about it, even if other people smile at them, tell them that it's like, it's impossible to achieve. Let me take the camera down a little bit, excuse me. Even if people tell them it's impossible, like, like, it's, no, they will make it possible. This is someone who will make things possible because they have the will for it. They also, like, so much confidence, energy coming through. Like, they believe in themselves. And I feel like because of that, this energy is so vibrant. They are really radiant, I feel like. Really, like, I see the sun. Like, I see yellow, you know, again, Manipura is coming through for me. A lot of yellow color. Even the Fool, like in the traditional tarot, it almost looks like as if a new day is starting, as if the sun is coming out. So there's something about this person. Maybe their vibes, their energies are really like attractive, very like, again, radiant. You see the kind of way the star is like shining. Maybe for some of you guys, this person is even known for something. Now that I'm thinking about it, like the star, maybe in their group of friends, or maybe to another extent they are known. But regardless, my dear, what I'm getting is that this is someone, they could even, like, they could actually be a fire sign, of course. Huge indicator here to, like, Leo coming through here. But I'm also getting Aquarius. Let me see. I'm also getting air signs, definitely, which would be, of course, Gemini, yeah, Libra, Aquarius again. I'm also getting Cancer, though. Yeah, for some reason. But yeah, fire sign big time, which would be Sagittarius, you know, Aries, and of course Leo. But yeah, pile 2. So this is a very interesting kind of energy. Like, their spirit animal is a lion, okay? Let me tell you that. Or maybe someone's spirit animal is actually a lion, or if it's not a lion, some kind of cat. Could be a domestic cat, or could even be a wild cat, okay? But this is what I'm getting here. And this is a very random message, but I feel like someone has very, like, shining eyes. Like, their eyes are really bright. Could actually be because of their eye color, because they have really bright eyes, or even if they have more darker eyes, it doesn't matter. It still shines. There's something about their eyes. I feel this is a message. Maybe it's gonna have some importance for someone. But yeah, pile 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, if you haven't, also feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, my dear. And yeah, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and I invite you there as well. But yeah, pal 2, take care. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you in love. So what we're gonna do, my dears, I will first get you about 4 tarot cards, and then yes, we will also get you some oracle cards. So let's see for pile 3. Let's see who's coming towards you in love. For pile 3, please, for whoever chooses pile 3, who's coming towards them in love. Okay. Let's see. So for pile 3, let's see for you guys. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords coming through. This card actually also came out for pile 2, so maybe some of you guys have been drawn to pile 2 as well. Okay, so let's see for pile 3. All right, we have 3 cards coming through. I'm gonna take them all. So we got the Empress, we got the 4 of Pentacles, and we got the Strength card. Now, I'm laughing because the Strength card came out like 1,000 times in pile 2. So yeah, if you felt drawn for pile 2 as well, feel free to check it out. And at the back of the deck, we got the 2 of Wands. Let me put it here. All right. Yeah, I think everything is visible. So, first of all, my dear, like literally the first message that I got in this particular like spread, also with the Empress coming through, and this is actually a message which did not come out in the other piles, but what I'm getting is that your person, like the next person who's coming towards you, is really attractive, okay? Like I'm talking really attractive. Now, of course, attractiveness, is that a word? I think so. Please don't judge me. English is not my first language, but they're, you know, like they're attractive, or their beauty, of course, beauty is always, you know, depends on every individual, because beauty like can express itself in so many like trillion different ways, right? But I feel that it comes down to you. Whatever you find attractive, or you somehow feel very drawn to, whatever trait it is, it could be an internal trait, or it can actually definitely also be external, with the Empress being here. Yeah, then this is definitely someone who will be, like, you will feel really drawn to them. Like, you will find them beautiful, handsome, I'm even hearing gorgeous, okay? And this is actually, you know, a message that I don't get that often in my readings. But this is what I'm seeing. This next person, or this person who's coming towards you, they're very attractive. Okay, now what I'm also getting is that they are very protective. You know, I always get 2 messages when it comes to like this. First of all, if you're asking about, well, even if you're asking about a woman, doesn't matter. But I feel like this person you're asking about, whether this is a man or a woman, they're very protective. Do you see the way she's like hugging her purse? Not willing to give it back. Also, when we talk about the way the 4 of Pentacles is like illustrated in the traditional tarot, the person also has some coins in their lap and they don't want to give it away. So I feel like this is someone who's like definitely like protective, as well with the Strength card coming through. Definitely someone who is not scared to protect the people that they love. You see that we have this lion here, and then we have like this lamb. I think is it called lamb? Right? I don't know. I think so. What is happening? Like, maybe a lot of people are watching this and their first language is not English. And now for some reason, I'm really struggling with my own English. But yeah, so what I'm seeing is that this is definitely someone who will protect you, you know, and they're not scared to show their strength in order to make sure their loved ones are safe. This is what I'm getting here for sure. And also with the Empress being here, you know, the Empress is definitely also giving me kind of mother energy. I mean, obviously she's always pregnant, and she also can signify a mother figure. You know, when we think of a mother, we also think about someone who's like, just think of a mother who like wants to protect her child, right, with her love and with her whole being, who wants to make sure her life, or her child is safe. And this is what I'm getting. For some reason, this person is gonna really feel like they need to protect you. And with the Empress being here, it's like I'm even getting some nurturing energies coming through here. Again, the way a mother, and it's not supposed to sound creepy. Maybe some of you guys say, how? Like, I'm asking about someone I want to be with romantically with. Like, why are parents, and like, why are you talking about like father, mother, whatever. It is not in a like you know, in a however way you want to see it. It is very like, it's an innocent energy, you know, the kind of love a mother has for her child. It's literally like the most unconditional love you can find on planet Earth. um like, or one, of course there are many different ways love can manifest itself in, you know, but this is like a mother and the love she shares for her child. It's just one, like, it's one of the most beautiful and unique ones, right? And this is what I'm seeing. This person is really gonna have a lot of, like, they're gonna feel this drive to protect you and to make sure you're safe. Even if this is a woman, for those of you guys who are asking about a woman, I'm still getting this energy. For instance, she wants to make sure that you're taken care of, you know, maybe that you're for instance, if you would live with this person or if you would get involved with them, that you're and I know this sounds really cliche, but this is actually what I'm feeling. Again, I'm being drawn to a mother. The way a mother would want her children to be full and happy and you know, and for instance, they would want to make sure that you've eaten, like in a good way though, in a good way, because they want to nurture you. You know, they want to see you safe. Like, this is like such a beautiful energy of wanting to make sure that your loved ones is taken care of. Very innocent, kind of heart-centered energy. Like, seriously, it comes from a place of love, and non-judgmental, like, place, definitely here. But coming back, I feel like, my dear, that first of all, with the Knight of Swords being here and the Empress being here, I feel like you two are actually going to share a lot of attraction towards each other when it comes to, again, the physicality. Like, this is really what I'm getting here. And it's not only about you being attracted towards them, it will be also vice versa. Especially if some of you guys are watching this and you're more like the divine feminine kind of energy, because again, I mean, feminine and masculine energy are in every and each one of us, right? The duality energy, which also came out in Pal 2, by the way. But when I say the more feminine energy, right, you will see how it resonates for you. But especially the more like feminine energy, they're gonna be really attracted towards the, like, yeah, like if you are the more divine feminine kind of energy, then they're gonna have a lot of attraction, and I'm actually hearing want for you. And with the Knight of Swords being here, you see this man, or you know, this person is like trying to really like fast, like run fast towards his motorcycle. So what I'm seeing is that I feel like the moment they're gonna see you, they're gonna feel this attraction towards you. And I feel like you guys could, you know, I feel like this person will see you first. Just an extra message that I'm getting here. And they will be like instantly on like that, and they would want to reach out to you. They would want to talk to you. This is really what I'm getting here. Which is, again, there is something about the divine feminine here, the divine energy. Some of you guys could actually be stepping into your divine feminine energy. Maybe you're working on your femininity, on your divine feminine energy, with Gaia being here, with Mama Earth, and with the moon here. Like, it's all about the feminine energy, right? Which, again, I feel this is why I got these messages coming through in the beginning, because it was really like very penetrating energy, you know, like it was really strong. Like, from all the cards, the Empress was just really coming through big time here. Not because she's the only, like, because she's a major arcana, because the Strength card is also a major arcana, so that's not the reason. For some reason, it just came through really, really big time. Now, with the Four of Pentacles being here as well, with this person, you will actually also have the potential to create something solid. Of course, if this is only something you want, because at the end of the day, my dear, you always have free will. So If someone enters your life and you don't want to be with this person, just because a tarot reader said that you're gonna be with them, still you have the last word. I mean, it's all about energy. Nothing is set in stone. When we talk about tarot, we only talk about energy. And if this is something you want, if you would actually want to be with this person, then there is a possibility for you guys actually to create something stable, I'm hearing. And I just feel in general, this is definitely someone who has already attained a certain level of stability in their life. So whatever they work in, they have, like, they're comfortable. I feel like they're comfortable. Maybe for some, they even have their own place, like really their own place, maybe house or maybe apartment, which is theirs, like lawfully theirs. But I feel like they're yeah, I'm sorry guys, I heard something. So what I was saying is that I feel like their first chakra, their like Muladhara, it is really vibrant. So this is someone, like, their stability in life is taken care of. Not only when it comes to, again, finances, I mean, on so many different levels, right? The stability or security can manifest itself. This is what I'm seeing here, yeah. With the Two of Wands being here, this is definitely someone as well, what I'm getting. First of all, with the globe being here, I always get this message when it comes to this particular deck, with the Two of Wands being here and the globe. Maybe someone is actually trying to travel, or maybe someone wants to travel, or maybe there is travel somehow involved in the situation. But I just feel like this is someone who definitely would like to see much more of the world, maybe they're planning towards future travels, right, or trips. But this is in general someone who's like more like they're in the present moment, but they also are focusing towards what's to come. So this is someone who plans towards the future as well. And I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but maybe someone has something to do with like vans or tiny houses. Maybe someone would like to travel in a van or in a tiny house, or I don't know, or with the car, something like that. But this is a message that I got here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get you some more cards. Let's get you some oracle cards, my dear. For pile 3, let's see. Who's coming towards you in love for pile 3? Who's coming towards you in love? Let's see. For pile 3, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see, my dear. Let's see. Okay, one card fell. Yeah, some of you guys could have definitely been drawn to pile 2. Nothing is wasted. Interesting. Okay, so with the nothing is wasted card, what I feel is that, okay, this is a very particular kind of energy or message. We all as human beings, we experience life in different ways, right? From different perceptions. And life is always about experiencing, whether it is something, maybe a human being, or this like kind of thinking that we have accumulated, right? With like good and bad. Like this person, even if they have experienced things in their life which would be conventionally seen as a bad, they understand that even in every bad situation, there is something to learn. There is a potential to grow from. You see this Vulture spirit, and they have a crown on their head. And I feel like this person, no matter what they've experienced in life, they don't regret it. Like, for instance, if they had a bad relationship with someone who was really abusive, for instance, they will not... they don't regret it, because yes, even though they may have suffered, but they have learned a lot as well. For instance, they have learned that they will never settle for anything less than they deserve, and they will never allow any toxic people to control their life or to influence them, because yes, they may have been caged, but they learned how much they value their freedom, and they would never ever allow anyone to cage them or trap them. It's like this very it's like this energy of someone has experienced certain, for instance, tower moments, but they have learned from it, and they have actually gained even more from it than they have like this person has gained more than they have lost from certain experiences, and therefore nothing is wasted. Therefore, no matter what they have experienced, they came out as the winner, even if the situation would have not been seen as something which would be good. Still, then they always manage to, like an alchemist, they always manage to make things work out for themselves, even darkness work out for them. Well, that's interesting. I don't know, like, okay, wow. Interesting, like, kind of energy here. Okay, let's see for pile 3. Okay, let's see, my dear, who's coming towards you in love? Let's see for pile 3, please. Okay. We got spirit guide here. Yeah. Okay, so as I said, this is someone who has experienced things in their life which were not easy. But nothing is wasted, right? Nothing ever, no experience is ever wasted, because in one way or another, it will make us grow. If we even only take a small thing out of the situation. And with the spirit guide being here, the reason why this person feels that way, because I mean, of course, it is easier said than done. You know, sometimes people go through tragic things and they have no time or no space for seeing anything good in it. And sometimes it really takes the thing to pass and a few years ahead, so a person can really look into what has happened in their life and see, hey, if this painful thing would have not happened, I would probably not been here yet, right? I would not be here now, and I would have not done this or that, or went through this like self growth journey. So whoever this person is, there's definitely this very like spiritual element to them, because this is someone who understands that, again, there is growth in everything. And with the spirit guide being here, I actually see that this is someone who would like to have a connection with someone who's like in which they feel like it is something very like heart-centered. Again, like this heart-centered energy, the Empress, the Mother energy is coming through. So they definitely have spirit guides as well, even if this person doesn't know about it. For most of you guys, I actually feel like this could be someone who's spiritual, but could be religious. Doesn't have to be like spiritual. Could also just mean in some way they are connected to the divine, whatever you want to call it, universe, God, angels, energies, whatever. But they feel connected towards something, and they have a lot of trust in that. And therefore, no matter what they experience in life, they always trust that there is a higher purpose with this. And therefore, they are willing to always go on and to learn, because they understand they're not completely alone and someone is guiding them through like literally everything. This is a really beautiful kind of way to see the world, because there is a lot of strength in this, a lot of strength and willpower and meaning. You know, it's like a very meaningful energy. Yeah. Anyways, pal 3, so please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, if you liked it, also feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and I invite you there as well. But yeah, pal 3, take care.